I bought this book by Sten Odenwald. I love its format. It was written and published in 2024. Arcturus Publishing. Quantum states, quantum mechanics, relativistic quantum theory, the standard model, supersymmetry, string theory, quantum gravity, and antimatter. It seems about 230 pages. Then at the end it's got some picture credits. There's the index. Then it's got a glossary where it talks a little bit more about some quantum terms mentioned in the book, and suggestions for further reading if you're interested in those topics. At the end of each chapter, it gives you the key points, key takeaways of each chapter, the main topics discussed in that chapter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I've got an idea. Let's have a look at the introduction. There's the first paragraph. Subjects, physics, Feynman, quantum mechanics. And what this paragraph is about is what Feynman's remark. I think it is safe to say that no one understands quantum mechanics. Do not keep saying to yourself if you can possibly avoid it, but how can it be like that? So that just suggests that we are thinking about matter in the wrong way. We need a complete overhaul of what it is actually. Then it talks about current experiments and how the field develops, that after a few years things would have changed. Things are changing on a yearly basis. It's evolving all the time. Quantum physics. Then it talks about mathematical equations. Physics and maths we use maths to describe and quantify the physical processes. He just says that he's going to mention there's a minimum of maths, and you shouldn't, it's used to just give you a general idea of what is going on. It quantifies the process. So the quantities that comes out of that gives us a scale of the phenomena. What are we dealing with? And here's one big paragraph, and there's a lot of terminology mentioned in the book. And what he says is you should take it like names for something. And when you introduce somebody, you say, this is Steve or this is Mary. Just take it on that. Take it like that. summaries each chapter at the end, conclusion, and again mentions that, well, like we all know, the atomic matter from which our universe is built does not have a definite property to it until the instance of observation or measurement. Then it changes instantaneously between a particle and a wave-like description. It's in a dual state until you observe it, then it suddenly collapses into one or other. The indeterminacy of the quantum description is not an artifact of missing information. So that is a real feature as far as we are concerned. And that's the introduction. If I go on with this, I'll do chapter 1 next, but what I'm going to do is first just look at it very briefly, just get a brief overview of the chapter, and then I might actually go over it again in more detail. But I like the format of this book. It's I absolutely love it. There's pictures and it's not all just words. There's the formulas, diagrams, and there is the summary. So it's very beautifully written. Okay.